All right, we are active. We are here. We are live. Not really live because we got to do a little edits and a little bit of that. But we live once you see this. Um, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing today?
What it
What's up,
do?
man? JSG or Missy, good to be back. Cheers, my
Mm-hmm.
homies.
Hey, hey,
Nice.
hey, hey,
Hey, hey,
hey.
hey, hey. You know, I got back to drinking.
And real quick, man. While we're gonna toast real quick. Oh, he took a sip already. It's too late. But I'm still, but this one's gonna come off. I just want to give a big shout out to the Miami Heat and the Miami Marlins. You know, the Heat going as far as the finals, and the Marlins making it to the NLCS. Ooh, almost fucked that one up. But yeah,
It's been a while
right.
It's been a
Hey,
while.
man. Hey, to Miami.
to
Hey.
Miami.
Oh,
That
man.
felt good.
But yeah, man, what a run from the Heat, huh?
What
Ah.
a fucking run. It's so sad that it's over. But on to the next season.
On to the next, man. And hey, I heard we going balls to the wall for Giannis, man.
I heard that too.
Woo!
What sucks about that shit is like, we got to wait a
Who we gonna
whole
get?
year.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Hey.
I'm not trying to think like, we got to wait. And what if we, at that point in time, it's like, oh shit, he does some weird shit. And it's like, fuck, bro.
It's a tough one.
But who's
All right.
also a free agent?
I
in
already bought his
2021?
jersey. I have it on layaway.
Yeah, I can't.
But who's also a free agent in 2021?
That's a good question. We'd have to look that up. So yeah, let me look that up real quick so we can.
Because like the top, let's say, well, we know Davis is gonna opt out and go sign with the Lakers again, so he's not gonna be a free agent, right?
Probably not.
Well,
So,
yeah, he's
I mean-
gonna. But I think he already guaranteed that he's gonna sign with the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. He's opting
Yeah.
out of his year just to sign with the
The new
Lakers. So,
contract.
yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I had to order a little Chipotle for me and the wives. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to pull the glasses off. You know, that face purchase, that face. Gotta give him that face.
But what's it called?
Oh, those are some decent names.
break
Yeah?
them down, man.
All
Give me
right,
a top five.
So,
give me top five. Let's just.
So I
that's
can't
what
do
we don't-
top five because it's weird.
Ooh.
It's like ordered in a weird way that like those are irrelevant as people.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
based off like scrolling, I'll give you like top five if Davis and LeBron were not to opt out.
Okay,
Okay,
gotcha.
fair.
So we got Davis, we
Okay.
got Bradley Beal,
Oh,
we have who else could be relevant? I guess DeMar DeRozan,
not
Kevin Durant. I'm good. LeBron James, Blake Griffin, and Spider Mitchell.
Mm.
And then Rudy Gobert, and that's pretty much it as far as like that
COVID.
first tier.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. That Donovan Mitchell, that's one to watch.
You think so?
Look, okay. So my big thing with Donovan Mitchell, I'm a huge fan of his.
Uh-huh.
He's probably one of
He's
the
nice.
newer generation. Yeah, one of the newer generation players. One of my favorites because he resembles a lot of Wade. He's like a shorter two guard that plays big, and
Mhm.
is a high flyer. And anybody that played NBA Live 06 back in the day,
Oy.
when they used to have those little like icons and whatever, the high flyers and whatever, Wade was on that shit. And I'm like, bro, I see so much similarities, and I think there's other people that have acknowledged that it's just so similar their way of playing.
I mean, I just think I see it like kind of hard, like leaving that place. Like, I don't know, the Jazz. I don't think he will leave.
Hopefully the Rudy Gobert situation never like gets better. I mean, I know they've gotten better and they worked on it, but hopefully it's like, nah, I'm good.
That's a great coach, though. One thing I do have to say is I'm a
Facts.
big fan. It's Sloan, right? Is that his name?
No, I
always
think
forget
it
his name.
used to be. That's like the
Sloan.
OG.
Oh, that's the old. Okay,
Yeah,
the more
it was-
hipster,
Yeah.
the hipster vibe with the little bracelet. He reminds me of Mattingly a lot, like of the.
Oh, I got
you know,
that vibe. Yeah.
that vibe, yeah. But yeah, hey man, we can always keep our eyes out there for the transactions for the future. But hey, overall, right now, man, we're sitting pretty, and this team is looking good, man. This team, as far as rookies, Miami Heat wise, it's not something that we have to necessarily get really in the market heavy and be like scouting people, trying to get people like we hungry. Because right now we have a finals team. We just got to add little features and players.
Definitely.
Y'all looking for a nice 1 year prove it deal? Like we might give you a ring and you can get a fat contract after.
I have no problems with those. I have no problem.
Come on over.
Bro. Like at the end of the day, look at what Kawhi did with the Raptors. I have no problem with that, man. You
Not at
giving
all.
me banners and then you leave. It's fine, man. It's fine.
All for a greater good of, such and such player that shall not be named until the day may or may not come.
Look, my biggest thing is just don't come into the team announcing. And look, it's no hard feelings. It's no beefs. I'm just mentioning this.
Mhm.
Don't give me
Beefs.
the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6. Just
Don't do that.
Because
Don't
I'm gonna hold you to your word. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like when you promise wifey like a diamond necklace or something pretty, and then she hits you with the broken promises. You never got me that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like it's something that at the end of the day it stays in the back of the mind, and it's always gonna eat at you. And it's like I just prefer I come here, one and done. Let's chase that ring. You get your contract next year.
I mean,
Let's do it.
also, I wouldn't like to get one of those players because then let's say he balls out, but then next season he's horrible, and we're gonna give him a max contract. Let's say if he gets it, and it's one of those let's say Whiteside that it was just really
Ish.
we give him that much
You
money.
had to say Whiteside.
Yeah, it's forbidden. I'm pretty sure, bro.
I'm sorry, but I had to
think
write it up
I think
because
I think we
I'd
might have
rather
to make
wait
that
for
a
2021, man. I'd rather wait than sign any players right now.
No, I don't. Let's not talk 21 because that's even his number too. Yeah, I'm over it.
let's make that the new Voldemort.
2-1.
2-1. Or you got to say the full thing. 2021. All the way through.
2021.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Heat wise, Marlins wise, it was nice to see some of that. Let's get our sports out the way because from a lot of people in reactions, it's just it's coming off that we're doing a lot of sports.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily want to just stay in that lane. We want to expand. We're like an expressway. We like taking the turnpike.
We're like the Palmetto. We're always in progress. We're always in the works.
Better.
We're never finished.
Yes.
Oh my God, that would be a great T-shirt.
So we're getting all the sports out the way in the beginning, and then we're gonna segue into a few other topics, and hopefully get to the top 5 that we've been talking about for so long. And we've only done a few of them throughout, but yeah, man. One thing I do want to say is Inter Miami looking nice. We didn't win, but a tie's a tie.
A tie is better than a loss.
I just felt like we played with Atlanta for the whole fucking season.
Bro, right?
Right?
Is at least
is that
third
the
or
only
fourth.
team we play?
This is the 5th game, I think.
All right,
Bro.
so obviously we can't beat them. Can we play the next team?
Bro, I cannot, man. Yo, we got a brother duo now in Inter.
Yeah, true.
The
True, man.
Higuain brothers.
The Higuain brothers, man.
You feel me? I didn't
Right?
I didn't even know about the
What?
bro in New
Okay.
York.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that thing was just the deal to bring him in.
Yeah, that was
most definitely.
That's like the Goron and Zoran deal. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cherry on top.
It's I'll sign for your team, but
You'll be here for a couple years, and then after that it's all right, bro. Sorry.
Not even, bro. I'm pretty sure if he doesn't do good, he'll be here for 6 months, and then all right, you gotta go.
Say less. Cool.
Right?
Oh man. Wish you the best in all your future ventures.
Yes. Just it's not working here.
Right. Hey man, and I got to keep the energies up, man. Shout out to the Dolphins, bro. And one thing I do want to say, you already see, man. Come on.
If I knew how to do that noise that they do at the stadium with the dolphin noise, I would do it. But that was
something like that.
That was really good,
That
bro.
was wow, bro.
Miami.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
what's the song? The fight song?
Oh,
The greatest football
my
team.
God, I'll never forget. What's it called? Remember the old school iPods?
Mm-hmm.
For some weird reason, I never put on a song on my iPod, but it was connected to my computer, whatever,
iTunes and shit.
Yeah, somehow, some way, I had that little thing on my iPod. I'm like, I'm dead.
Yeah, shout out Miami fight song. That's a classic. That shit has to be at least triple platinum by now.
For real, they do gotta consider making a nice remix and a new modern generation era.
Right? Yo, Rick Ross, get up in that shit, bro.
Yeah, Rick Ross, Pitbull, bring them
DJ Khaled.
all in. Another one. Every first down, another one.
Bro.
Yo,
how hasn't that happened?
Right? That'd be fire.
How
That would be
hasn't
really
that
good.
happened yet? Oh my
Another one.
god.
Hey, petition. Who wants every Dolphins fan right now? Petition. Who wants another one every time we get a first down?
Right? Hey man, one thing I do want to say also, prayers to Dak Prescott, man. That was a
Yes.
horrible, tragic
Yes.
injury. Literally, to see that man's like foot just hang there while he was holding
Bro,
up his leg,
that
it was
disgusting. That
I
it
mean,
was
was
the
disturbing.
crazy thing also is just like on the Washington, well, not anymore Redskins, but the Washington is what's it called? What's the quarterback name? Smith, I
Alex
think.
Smith.
Smith. Yeah,
Alex Smith. How crazy! In the same day he comes back to play,
that's
and then
crazy, bro.
another quarterback gets injured like that. That's pretty odd,
Same
man.
Bro, that
division
shit got
too.
me sick, man. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
bro, what sucks is besides the fact, I'm a Cowboys fan, whatever. That's my guy. Like Tio said, that's my quarterback. It really is my quarterback, bro. That's my guy. And besides, like on a non-biased shit, he's an actual good dude. Like the guy is a great leader. He gets the locker room riled up. He fucks with everybody. He had an unfortunate, the whole thing that happened with his brother's suicide and the whole mental health anxiety thing and depression. It's like, fuck, dude, like that shit sucks, man. But it is what it is. Injuries are part of the game, and shit, man. What is it like? God's plan, Godspeed. Like, hey, it's meant to be, I
Maybe.
guess.
Look,
Yeah,
one thing I do want to say in regards to that though is this is where you see like the disappointing thing with like I understand you got to franchise tag your players and
Oh
whatnot,
yeah, for sure.
but situations like this, which what's his name, the linebacker or defensive end from the Steelers, is it Shabazz? No,
Oh,
Oh,
Shazier.
yeah.
So like players like this where like they don't get the opportunity to get their big contract and then something like this happens and that's it, bro. Everything like you could have been the most promising, you could have locked in your money, but then they franchise tag you, they
Yeah,
make you wait a year and then you get hurt like this and this ultimately this injury is going to affect his free agency or whatever goes on next year,
big
or
time.
is he free agent or he has one more year?
So he's on pretty much free agent because it's a franchise tag, so he's locked in for this year.
Okay.
Next year we can franchise tag him. We can match whatever anyone else wants to give him, or we could just flat out be like, all right, let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, and the thing is, I have hope because Jerry Jones is one of those one of the better owners in the league, and most likely he'll lock that down. But
Man, y'all would hope so, because that's kind of what you think. But this newer generation, it's like, damn, is the sun starting to like kind of take things into like, you know? It's like, come on, it's
no,
Jerry's
yeah,
world. Like, come on, Jerry. I know before, he's getting older, God forbid. But let's go. I need that fire. Like, pay the man. Like, shit.
no, yeah. And one thing also I'll say is that now the amount of talent that's coming out, it's like some teams they get that feeling of like, do we really gotta pay, buddy, or can we maybe look out and get somebody this year or that year or
Yeah.
trade for somebody or whatever? And it's like, damn man, that shit sucks because I miss the days when you kind of like lock into a player and that's like your franchise player and you kind of hold it down for a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
Now the league it moves on too quickly from players, doesn't give them a chance to really evolve, and it kind of just sucks.
And what sucks too, bro, he was on pace for a career year, bro. Obviously, the wins are not there because our defense is beyond trash. Like, if we had a good defense, we could have been undefeated. But since we give up like 100 points a game, we're like disgusting. And like he almost, almost made us undefeated with everything he tried. But our defense is so trash, and for all that shit to happen is like, so unfortunate. And people
Yeah,
are going
man.
to
So
say he's not worth 40 or this and that. I'm not going to say he's worth 40, but we live in a world where like these contracts are like the market value are so inflated, and you see other players that are getting paid above 35, and you mean to tell me if he's getting paid above 35, Dak's not worth above 35? I don't know. That's just my
facts.
outlook.
No, you're making some great points, bro. Some great points. But prayers for Dak.
Prayers, man. He's going to come back stronger. And yeah, man, hopefully we lock him in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So one thing I want to transition to as we proceed with the podcast, switch things up a little bit. I remember a couple podcasts ago, I think we mentioned talks about Cardi B and Offset getting divorced. Y'all, I want to come out and say, man, off of some recent news, the divorce conversation is out the window. They back together.
Oh
So
my
shout-
God. And did I not say, is this for real this time or something along those
Right,
lines?
Hey, bro, maybe sometimes you gotta, Cardi's on that, like, you gotta scare your man. And it's like, yo, I've been telling him divorce. I've been telling divorce. He doesn't listen to me. Okay, I filed the divorce. Now what you think?
Yeah.
And
At
I
the end
guarantee
of
you,
the day, sometimes
hey,
that WAP be like, oh shit.
bro, hey, and most grown men, they need to get scared straight. You feel me? You need to throw that little bit of like, yo, I'm out the door, and if you don't fix this shit, I'm out. And
Yeah,
that might have
facts.
Yo,
worked,
for
bro.
real.
She got herself a brand
Facts.
new Rolls Royce. You feel me? So hey, shout out to
But
the
you know, you
couples
but you
that
think.
fight. You feel me? One thing I do want to say just real quick, and I'm gonna give it a little shot. You feel me? This one's a
Oh
shot.
shit! Hit it with a shot.
Oh,
Hey,
damn! Cheers,
I
cheers,
don't
man,
got a
cheers.
shot, but I'll do
I
a
just want
sip.
I want to
Pa
give
arriba, pa abajo,
a
pa
shout
centro, pa
out.
adentro.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to all the couples that really sit there and fight through their relationships. It's easy to quit on something, but those people that sit there and fight through any bad time, to y'all.
I salute you all. You kind of give others perspective that are not in that situation to learn and pick and choose and see. And good salute, man. Shout out, shout out.
But you don't think maybe like their fight is just like a publicity
Oh,
stunt? Or something?
I 100% believe that because she has an album on the way. So I do believe that. But the thing is,
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't deter away from like at the end
All
of
the
the day,
shit.
like, hey man, I'm a lovey-dovey human being, bro. So anytime I see couples push through and make it through, even though some of the horrible, worst situations, like I appreciate it. So, I'm just, I'm happy to see, and they have a daughter together. So ultimately, for the daughter and whatnot, it's a good situation.
True that. It's true
True.
that.
Yeah.
In
You know
a
what I'm
sense,
saying?
depending on the circumstances and all that. Everyone.
Oh yeah, hey, to each their own, bro. We don't know what happens in the privacy of
Yeah.
most people's homes.
True.
And
Behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on. So you do you, boo boo.
hey, man, I had a barbecue last Sunday where I was lucky enough to have Pacho over there, his wifey, my wifey, a couple other friends, and was it that time or it might have been another time before that? But we were talking about like, yo, some of the craziest like serial killer type situations and the
Oh
people
yeah.
you least expect. And you were telling me about a show which I stopped
Yeah.
watching it, but my wife went ham watching that shit. If you could let everyone out there know what's the show and like what it's regarding.
Oh yeah. So the show is it's called Mind Hunters. So it's basically like when the FBI start like actually paying more attention or like creating the profiles of the serial killers and then how they organize and everything. So it's like back in those days, like the 60s, 70s and stuff. And then like they go interview serial killers and then, kind of like see why they acted that way because of the childhood, because of this. And then it's crazy because when you see the interviews, you're like, I mean, even though everything is fake, but it's really they're like
Based on
supposedly
like true events and shit.
exactly they're real serial killers, but they're just like actors.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy to see like, man, there's people that you can just probably say good morning every day or whatever. Or you see them around that you just like, he
Right?
has like
You
12
don't
bodies
know.
in his house.
Bro, it's
Your
like they say,
neighbor.
keep an eye on the quiet ones because you don't know
But
what's
not
going
even
on.
that,
Man.
because sometimes
Nah,
it's
not
just
even
like
that. Yeah,
sometimes
man.
it's just like it's just crazy. Like
Bro, extroverted people might be the worst ones because they're the ones that like go out there and get the other people like to
True, true. On some get out
sometimes
shit.
yeah, and the thing is like a lot of people are dependent like I don't want to say it's alpha males, but there's a big group of like Americans or not Americans but humans and people on this earth that are just like very submissive and anybody that comes in and raises their voice or acts tough even though they might not be tough, even though they'll be submissive and they'll just give up and they'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
this dude, like they crinkle up and they get scared and all that. And it could be the loudest people or it could be even the quiet ones. It's just like it's so crazy. And from what I saw of the show, because I just didn't watch it all the way through. But what I saw of the show was that it's just like, bro, some of the people you least expect. It could be the introverted ones, or it could be some of those that are so extroverted that they draw people into their master scheme and plan.
Touche, man. Just like don't judge a book by its cover. You never know.
Facts.
Yeah, man. It's like a lot of things. Like let's say with the police, when you have people who, I don't know, they're trying to be cops or whatever, and you can tell like in their regular life or whatever, they never had authority or whatever or something that when they become a cop, when they become a cop, you can tell like they're like the ones that always get like like problems with racism or whatever. Like they just need to have that authority. Like, okay, I'm a cop now. You can't tell me shit. And like before they were like
facts, bro. They'll
so
take that power to the head.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that because I remember working like in one of my past jobs. There was this one kid that all he wanted to do in his life was be a cop. And literally this kid would fail and fail and fail And you know what it was? It wasn't physical. It wasn't like the lie detector. It wasn't none of that. The part he kept failing was the psychological aspect of it.
That's
And it's
crazy.
like, and that kid wanted so badly to be, but it's like, bro, you don't see it.
Yeah.
Like literally, if you're failing the psychological like portion of the test every single time, maybe you're
Yeah.
not best suited to be a cop. You
True.
know, maybe like there's something kind of off. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe his father passed away, and there was like some weird stuff, you know. But obviously, there was something loose in there, and this man wanted to be a cop
And like
so
I
damn
think
bad.
also it does. It's like that was just like, you know, one example with the cost, but it happens with everything. Like let's say, I don't know, your work, you have a supervisor or a manager, and let's say he started from like the bottom. You can tell, like, you know, like at the beginning they're all like, oh, friends and stuff, whatever. And when they're trying to get that position or whatever to be a lead or a supervisor, whatever, they change so quick once they become that position. You're like, yo, you were like completely different person. But like when I
Right.
met you, it's crazy.
Yo, hey,
But I feel like, what were you gonna say? Shout out
I was gonna just say like, yo, shout out to those people doing the most, bro.
Oh,
God knows
hell yeah.
I'm not one of them. God knows I ain't one of them, bro. Some people love that shit. Some people like,
hey man, fuck it. If that's what you like to do it. What's great is that we talked about this is like, man, speaking of all this, one of the greater series of all time.
ooh, yes, tell him, tell him,
Oh, snap.
tell him.
Oh, snap.
For those that may have, or you know, have or haven't watched the show Dexter, you know, it's good. It looks like it's having a coming back, man, and that's a great news because yo, that shit is fire. The ending was kind of
That's okay. That's where I'm the most excited because ultimately, when I was watching the end of that Dexter show, I'm like, there is no way it ends like this.
Right? It's like,
bro, I sat there for at least 5 days contemplating that because I'm like, no,
can't be.
No, it doesn't end like this.
Right?
No, because multiple things. Spoiler alert: if you've never seen Dexter, you're gonna hear some shit right now.
Ooh, don't say too much.
I gotta make just 2 points.
Okay,
2 points. Okay. No way in fucking hell Dexter is just gonna be a fucking lumberjack. And second, who the fuck leaves their kid alone with a fucking serial killer? Even though you're a serial killer, I think even serial killers know better than that. That you're not gonna leave your kid with a damn serial killer. You feel me?
Sorry, guys, if he ruined the whole show for you, but yeah.
Hey man, that's why I said spoiler alert. Like if you haven't seen Dexter by now, you're a fuck up. And if you haven't seen Dexter by now and you live in South Florida, you're a bigger fuck up.
Big time. My biggest thing though, it's like I'm trying to read more into it and look at every article because is it gonna be like where they left off or is it gonna be like a reboot? Because the way they're promoting it scares me and makes it seem like it's kind of like gonna be new.
Like the younger years of Dexter?
Maybe
like
not the younger,
was kind of like coaching him?
I don't know.
What's it called? Like I asked them to say, let's say about like Dexter coming back. So it's kind of like brings back, you know, the theory because I'm pretty sure a lot of people were like not happy with the ending. Like you never know. Maybe the people love the ending or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you think other shows are gonna do the same thing? Like let's say Game of Thrones.
Oh, if that's the case, yeah, bring it back. I can't have that ending. That's the trashiest ending.
That's what I'm saying. But you think like other shows are gonna start doing that?
Nah, because it's like.
Or if it's another show, or what show would you like? Like which one would you like to like?
We might have to turn this one into a quick top 5.
Oh,
I'm down to do that because that's a tough one to answer. Because I guess it would all depend on the cast and who dies or who doesn't die.
So real quick, top 5. If they can magically caress and fix the storyline, which are the 5 shows you would love to see come back with a new spin-off or a new series?
Okay. Do we just throw like the ones that we're probably gonna like all have the same?
Let's see, man. TV shows is the one thing. Yo, Gaio watches a lot of shows, bro.
Hey, if you didn't know,
I'll
take shows to the face. If you got a good show,
hey,
no judgment. If it's like a serial killer, comedy, girly, rom-com, whatever it is, if it's good, I'll take
That's what I'm saying. So this one might be one of those that we might be a little bit different all over the place because like this kid watches a tremendous amount of TV shows.
True. I've seen so many I can't even remember all the shows I've seen.
For real, and I don't think like I've seen shows and I probably never even seen the ending. Like I got into it and then I forgot. I just forgot. And
hey, I'm there with you, man.
So we can try.
Okay, So I'm just gonna throw the first one because I kind of brought it up. So I'm gonna say Game of Thrones.
Facts. If they brought certain people back to life, let me get Khaleesi back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I need a little Khal Dragos, bro. Some zombie shit.
That too.
That
They
man
should
was
have
such
done
a
that a
big
long time
bro.
ago.
He was such a big portion of that show, and he was only in it for like
The
Maybe
most
she becomes a
powerful,
White Walker.
strongest motherfucker. Oh shit.
Maybe she becomes a White Walker, man.
Hey,
She gotta,
Khaleesi, can you make me a White Walker, please?
maybe get some blue eyes.
Let me get them
Bro.
blue eyes. You know, I never got the blue eyes. I got them simple browns.
Oh,
I got the
man.
generics.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing wrong with them.
Nothing
You know?
wrong, right?
But you know,
Hey, man,
sometimes
you know what I'm saying?
come on, man.
Little Duty Browns. But yeah, but I'm gonna steal that one. I'm gonna back that one, of course. You know, you gotta go with
Alright.
Game of Thrones.
Okay. So who's going with number 2?
What are some shows that I've seen?
That's the thing, man. It's hard.
That's hard.
So number 2, just because you know, if Pacho already mentioned one that we spoke about earlier, I'm just gonna go with the second one that we spoke about earlier, Dexter.
Oh,
You know.
facts.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
it's not
True.
official yet, so you know, like what I would like. Okay, look, this is what I'll give. I'll give it a little extra. I'll give it a little context. What I would like to see is something related to Dexter trying to find his son
Yes, please.
and correcting, you know, all the mistakes he made and the way it went down with his sister. I wasn't a big fan of. So I just wouldn't mind Dexter going back and revisiting a few things and correcting a few things. You feel me? So that's why I'll say Dexter.
I don't know about how you felt about his sister, but I will say one thing. Throughout the whole show, I wasn't very fond of her. I found her kind of annoying,
me too.
and she was too much. But then at the end, I'm like, damn, yo, you a real one. Like, I respect you. In that sense.
Okay. So, all right. So I started losing the thing with the sister when she started fucking the old dude because I was just like, was so weirded out that guy was best friends with her dad or friends with her dad.
Man, I can't even remember that shit.
So you remember there was like the head dude from The Office before they switched it with the one light-skinned lady or Spanish lady?
I've never seen The Office. So if it's not like the main characters, I don't know.
No, bro. Oh,
He's
this guy,
talking about
bro.
the show.
Oh,
man. Oh, no. This guy was so serious. Like, I didn't see that.
Wait, what? You know, I've seen this show a long time ago. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Man.
Oh, man. Okay. So
It took me a while to analyze the response. And I was just like, hold up, what?
All
Guys,
right,
what do you say?
at least, all right. Good thing I'm not on the same page because I was like, last week.
Hey, I'm gonna have to take a shot to that one.
I'm all out of everything, sadly.
Yo,
Me too, man. One beer a day. One beer a day.
yo. So okay, so when they were working in the FBI, I believe it was FBI. I'm not 100%.
Mhm.
So you remember that the head people that worked at the FBI originally, it was like this one white dude with gray hair, kind of slick back. He was the one that was like working over Dexter for the beginning portion of it, and then the sister started having like a sexual relation with him after she had the thing with the other dude, the younger guy.
I remember the younger guy for sure.
Okay.
The older guy is still not hitting me, but I'm gonna say yes, and just I'll eventually I'll rewatch it and I'll remember.
Yeah. So ultimately, like she had a relationship with one of the head dudes who this guy was friends with the dad, so that's why it was so weird.
Gotcha.
And like, you know, after that, it was kind of like that's when she started like tripping out, and I think that's when like I kind of didn't fuck with her. But then like toward the end, she really like, she kept it real, bro. If I had to say like she was a real sister, she was the realest one. Like, I'm an only child, so I don't know what it is to have a sibling. But if I had a sibling, I would have definitely signed up for like the last portion of her. That was a great sibling, I would say.
True.
Oh, let me take my shot.
All right, so number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Let's see.
Hey, if anybody's struggling, I hit you with number 3.
I'll hit you with the 3. I'll hit you with the 3 just
Okay.
because I haven't got one.
I got you.
There's a show called Arrow because a little bit of the comic life. That one had a whack ending, so I'll throw that in there for me.
Okay.
Perfect. Pacho, you want to finish it off, or you want me to take number 2?
Go,
I mean,
number 3. Yeah.
You got number 3?
No, you can go.
Okay. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? This is an easy one for me, man. I wasn't satisfied with the way it ended. I wasn't satisfied with the spin-off movie.
Oh, I think I know you're going with.
Trust me, you do know what I'm going
And no,
with.
but I'm saying I think that was, I was gonna say that, but I was just like, let me just wait because I feel like I'm going with like popular series. So I was like, let me just wait on.
Okay. So if you're gonna go with that one, I want to make sure we're on the same page.
I think
On
so.
3, 2, 1, and Gaio, if you can count us off, we're gonna say our answer just to make sure that it's the same one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for
I
rejuvenating
was
a
waiting
brain
because the funny
cell.
thing is like I was just like 3, 2, 1. I thought he was gonna go.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just go, man.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest. I wasn't satisfied with the. Okay, so Better Call Saul was solid as a spinoff. So
Damn, you guys,
solid.
I couldn't even finish it, bro.
I didn't finish it.
I
didn't finish it.
either.
Alright.
But I got emotionally involved in it. I gotta say at some point. Yeah,
I
was
tried.
into it for a
I
season.
definitely tried.
Okay, but like let's say the series, the ending wasn't okay.
For what
It wasn't
series?
Breaking
bad.
Bad, or are we talking Saul?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Okay.
So I'm saying like the ending, it wasn't bad because it was kind of expected. Like let's say if you want to really finish it off, it was a good way to finish the series type thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, bro,
but
compared to
it was one of
Dexter,
those.
compared to Game
Yeah,
of
but it
Thrones.
was one of those shows that you were like, does it really have to end? Like you wanted more, and then after all this time, and then they did a spin-off movie. No, not the spin-off. Like I guess it was just like
The continuation movie or
Continuation
whatever.
or
What happened to
something.
Jesse? Which I'm not happy what happened to Jesse, bro. That wasn't.
Yeah.
I was
Exactly,
I
right?
was fine with
That was
Jesse
weak.
running away forever.
Yep.
Versus like seeing what actually happened to Jesse and what he did in that day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
think
agree,
so too,
man. I agree. So yeah, okay, solid. Breaking Bad number 3.
All right, so that's my 4. I'm gonna take that one. I forgot. It's been a while, you know what I'm saying?
Oof. Okay. Hey, Pacho, you're gonna have to take this one. I'll finish it off because I took the first.
Okay, let me see, man, because I'm bad at shows. I don't even remember now. Guy, I need your help, man.
All right, so I'll just finish it off for mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though it's weird, it's like kind of asterisk because I'm not gonna lie, they made a movie that kind of made me feel better.
Oh, I already know it.
Do you really?
Yes.
All right,
Come on, bro. I'm a character from that show.
I'm done.
I'm a character from that show. Come
Okay,
on.
never mind. I know which one. Okay, I know which one. All right.
All right,
take it.
man.
I'll take
yeah.
it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Entourage.
Yep.
Nice. That's a great one, man. That's a great
Very. Oh, it's a good movie, I would say. But
Nice,
as
nice.
far as just a series, yeah, better ending.
one.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take
Okay.
that. So I
Well,
got
you
4.
guys-
You're done. Oh, Missy, you got 4 too, right?
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna finish off this 4. So you got to go before me.
Oh, I gotta go before you, man. I don't know what show. Oof.
I know. I'm at a part. Like I think that second tequila shot got me like.
The thing
going
is that
back
I'm
in
also.
time.
Yeah. I'm like here like ooh.
The thing is that also I'm bad with like names, so. But.
You know what? Hey, Pacho, bro.
What's
You
up?
my dog, bro. I got you. I got
Okay,
you.
throw it out there. Let's see.
I'm gonna break the internet with this one.
Oh,
Alright.
oh.
Bold
All right.
statement alert.
Bold. This is capital BULD.
All
You feel
caps.
Okay, man. And when I say this one, I know all you guys are gonna run back. And I know I'm probably mentioning a lot of shows that are spin-offs in the making and blah blah blah, but I don't give a fuck. All right, man. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was not happy. I wanted to know what happened with the Banks family moving to New York. I wanted to know what happened with Will staying over there. Did he finish college? I want to know a bunch of shit. Did Jeffrey go back to England and take care of his son? Or did he stay in the States? I want to know. Okay? I don't want to see no new spinoff with no new Fresh Prince. I want to know what happened to the OG Fresh Prince. I want to know what happened to the Banks family. And I want to know what happened to my dog, Jeffrey. Hey, and Jazz, what you doing, bro? You still married to that one chick or she went back to jail? I want to know.
You still
Fresh
getting
Prince.
thrown out of places?
Fresh Prince. I want to know. I'm not satisfied with the ending.
Maybe with the spinoff, they may or may not answer some of that.
Hey, the
I
only
don't know.
thing
That's gonna be
can I say
weird.
something? Hey, and I know Pacho's gonna appreciate this one. The
Uh-huh.
only thing I loved off the ending of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the fact that he was rocking some Columbia 11s. That's the only thing I appreciated because I'm like, bro, this man's sitting alone in an empty house, and the whole family dip into the NY. Like this is a West Coast family, bro.
Deuces.
This is a West.
He
This
came
is
from the
West.
East Coast. What the hell?
Yeah.
Come on. This ain't no Fresh Prince of the Bronx. Come on, what the God damn, man.
That was
Yeah,
a
so
good one. That was a good one.
that was my
That
number
was a
four,
good
man.
one.
You know, and it hits home for a lot of us because that was like our
Yeah,
show
that's
during our childhood.
childhood,
True.
bro.
True.
When
I
you
mean, I'm just gonna
realize
throw.
that, go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
go
Go.
ahead. No. You got to finish.
You gotta finish it. I mean, okay. So it was one of those shows. I don't know if it was considered an ending or whatever, but to me, it was kind of like an end, even
Okay.
though they kept going a little bit. It was 2.5 Men.
Oof, oof.
So I
So
never
you
got emotionally
mean?
involved in that one
Do you
fully.
It
mean
was,
like when Charlie Sheen passes
yeah,
away? So not
exactly.
not the one they try to do?
No, because like I tried to do the one with,
Same. Ashton
but it was
Kutcher.
just not. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher, but
Yeah, for sure.
I couldn't like. I don't know. It felt weird. Like
Yeah,
it
very
felt one of
weird.
those like typical Ashton Kutcher roles. Like he plays kind of
Right.
like the
Oh,
dumb
I
and stuff, and
forgot
you're
he came
like,
back to play that role.
and I was just like,
Right.
it's like,
Which is
it's
not
just
a
like
bad role, but not when
it,
you have not bro. When you have this guy's role to be doing that, it's
exactly.
like
It's
nah.
like nah.
I feel that
But
100%.
so to me, because it was a show that like you get back from school or whatever, or work or whatever, and then it was always on TV. Like for some reason, it was always on TV.
Speaking of which, shout out to I forgot her name, but is it Rita? The lady died.
Oh no
R.I.P.
way.
The big older lady,
Yeah,
the housekeeper or
the
nanny.
housekeeper. Oh no way.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, yeah,
yep.
R.I.P.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. Man.
Crazy man.
This one's not on there, but you know, because I still have number 5. But one show you guys were mentioning, like after school shows, Kings of Queens, man. That shit was
Oof.
True.
Yo, that was a great show.
and R.I.P. as well to
True.
Ben Stiller's pops, man. So
Yep.
R.I.P. What a
you know,
crazy year it's been for 2020. It's not over yet.
hey
Not over
man,
yet, man.
if you know, we just want to get some quick RIPs out there, man. You know, RIP to Kobe, RIP to Pop Smoke, RIP to like everyone else that we've lost. But
R.I.P. to the Black Panther, man. Go.
hey, big one, man.
True, man.
Bossman.
Chadwick Boseman. There we go. RIP to him too, man. Yo, Bacho, you want to finish number 5, or you want me to go with this one, man?
Oh, that was my number 5. That was my number 5. 2.5 Men.
Was that my number 5? Wait. We
No,
need a
you
quick
have-
number.
It depends
Yeah,
on if either of one you took Entourage as well.
Because that was already on 4 on Entourage.
Okay.
So then I
So
did
you're
2.5
done.
Men.
you took Entourage. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't take Entourage.
So then you got to finish.
So I'm gonna go with a little controversial one. Yeah, I'm just gonna mention this one because it does have a spin-off, and maybe there is an opportunity for it to be corrected. But me personally, I wasn't a fan of the way it ended, and if there could be an alternate universe where I could see Ghost alive in power.
Oof.
Because
yo.
and I haven't watched the new season or the new spinoff. It's just it didn't. I don't know, man. I don't have this urgency because I gotta say, like, my big person that I followed in that show was Ghost, and
Facts.
Tommy with him. And if you're telling me like we're gonna see a show where I'm not seeing Tommy and I'm not seeing Ghost, it just doesn't hit the same for me.
Yeah.
You should have said spoiler alert because your man over here have been slacking
shit.
with
Yo, this
power.
guy killing them spoilers today.
Hey,
Bro,
I
will
okay,
say
there goes watching Power for me.
I will say, like, if I could go back, that would be one that I would take back one and put that one. And especially because I've seen the new shit, and it's like, bruh, for real, we had something so good, and this is what we're doing now.
Right? Big facts.
Oh man.
I apologize, you guys. I think my Chipotle just got here, but
Cari.
hey, man,
man.
But yeah, man, that's one for me that even though it I should watch the new season. I should get involved in it, see what happens. But it's weird for me, man. It's weird for me because those are the individuals that I really watch the show for.
Do you think that always happens? Like, let's say even with movies, when they go like, okay, we're gonna do a sequel or whatever, and then sometimes like the first one was like the best one, and then there's cases when like the sequel or whatever, the next one after that, it's like way better than the first one. But it feels like most of the times, right? Like the sequels like don't live up to what was expected.
I would agree most of the times, even though, like you said, there are some that actually go even better, but most of the times they fuck it up.
Yeah, but the thing is, is it fair to say that, is it a fuck up on their part, or do we just have a particular expectation of what we expect from a show?
I think what you're
Because
saying is I think he's right. Like, I think because just everybody sees the show maybe a different way. Like, you have different
Exactly.
perspectives of everything. That when they say made the sequel, you had it in your mind like, no, it should have been like this. Da, 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 da.
mm-hmm.
And then you had someone else was like, oh no, they did it perfect. Like, this is how it
Yeah,
had to be. So it's like it's one of those crazy ones that you're like. I guess it goes also like, let's say, with people who love comic comic books or whatever, and then
Uh-oh. Is he gonna say
they
what I
do a
think he's gonna
movie.
say?
No, but they do a movie, and then you can tell like they're super critic about it because I mean you read it or you saw it some way
yeah,
that when you
for
see a movie,
sure.
you're like, but it
Yo,
wasn't like that,
that's a great thing to say, for sure.
right?
That I
Facts.
I couldn't agree with that more, because some people, like you said, the comic book, like the real comic book people that are
Yeah.
loyal to that shit,
Uh huh.
they like hate how some of the certain movies go down, because it's like, yo, there's so much missing. Because when you read, there's a lot more
Yeah.
when you're reading,
Exactly.
and then when they got to make it a movie and they got to like be, stuck with a certain amount of time and put everything in a certain amount of time, so it's like, to them they're always going to be like, oh, it's missing this, it's missing that, it's missing this, it's missing that. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you're only working with like 2 hours. 2 hours
Exactly.
seems like a lot to us because we're sitting there watching
Yeah.
it. But the thing is, at the end of the day, 2 hours to put something that's a comic book series of multiple different, like, issues and multiple different, like, different varieties. And it's like, how can you expect a movie to say everything that, where, okay, my example for this, where a lot of
Okay.
people that were super heavy Harry Potter fans,
True.
even though they love the movies, they still complain that there was missing stuff. But it's
Yeah.
like, bro, Harry Potter was long as fuck, and
Yo,
there was a shit
shout
ton of
out.
movies.
For real.
Like, what else you want, bro? Like, I'm not gonna sit there for 28 chapters of some God knows what, bro. Nah, man, I'm
Shout out
straight.
to the people that read every book. I definitely
real.
tried, but I failed way too.
I never tried because once I saw
Hey,
like how
man.
big that book was, I was like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. Like, no, I watched the movie. Like,
Hey, man, I gotta give a big shout out to my wife, because she's genuinely read and watched every movie or book that's based on Twilight. Like, even the new one that just came out, that's like explaining the different side of somebody,
Yeah.
of whatever. But yeah, man. So shout out to those people that can really put in the time, and real fanatics that
Big
read
time.
the book and watch the
For real.
movies.
That's
Because I'm just
crazy.
I'm just watching.
Let me just get the movie.
but-
Oh, let me get a Cliff Notes.
You feel me, man?
But yo, it's great that you guys brought up the things you brought up, because speaking of like the comics and the different like point of views, I believe we've talked about this. I don't know if we put it on our previous podcast or not, but the whole Spider-Man shit, if they bring back all three
Ooh.
for like that Spider-Man verse
Ooh.
thing, it'll be like, ooh. Okay.
Hey, man, I was already liking the new Spider-Man, and you're telling me that I'm gonna get all three, which
True.
minus Tobey Maguire
Ah.
in the third movie, I fucked with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
And I think his name is Gary something. It's like, he has like one of those
The
like
other guy,
intense names.
yeah, the one in the middle.
I fucked with him too, and I had no problem with him as Spider-Man. And then the new one, that's the Spider-Man I'm gonna ride with. And I'm so happy to get the three of them in this, and maybe we get a little Spider Pig, and maybe we get a little whatever. Hey,
That's too
Miles,
much. That's too much.
Miles Morales.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
Let me get those
He
Spider-Mans.
switched to Adidas. He switched to Adidas.
Only
That's
on
crazy.
PS4. Only as PS4. And
True,
and
bro.
I think I do understand why, because
Come
I
on,
think
PS4.
no, I think it's Marvel has a contract with Adidas. That's why we've been getting like the Donovan
true,
Mitchell, the Dawn issue ones were Spider-Mans, and there was a Venom shoe, and then I think they released some Thors and some Hulks of other shoes, collaborated with T-Max and whatnot. But yeah, I think there might be, like, when it comes to some certain sneakers, there's a contractual agreement. But I think with the other one, the one that I think Sony might have been involved with the one that was actually released. You feel me?
Okay.
Like the one that was released with Nike, the Air Jordan ones with a little bit of
Yeah.
texture on them.
The real one.
I'm not gonna say real, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a Spider-Man that was rocking like probably some Toms and shit. You know
Some Skechers, bro.
hey, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna throw no shots nowhere.
Yeah, for
As
sure.
long as it's Adidas or the swoosh, I have no
Yeah.
3 stripes or swoosh. I have no problem.
No
When you
beefs.
fucking around with some other shit, man, it's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Unless
man.
it's Puma. Because, you know, Puma, hey, what's up, Puma? What's up, boy? What's up, man? You know your boy's here, bro. We got LaMelo, bro. We got Melo
Hey,
Ball up in here.
he's always listening. You know, if you want to get a ride or die, right there, that's your
Bro,
guy.
I've been shouting out Puma since early 2020, 2019, bro. I've been on Puma gang for a little bit now. I didn't buy the shoes, but I recently bought the shoes, and now I'm like, yeah, this shit is legit, man. And yeah, man, I'm gonna come at you real quick. This is a sneak peek of the day with SneakerCon. And yes, man, we got some big shoes coming out this week. If you guys don't know already by now, yo, Jordan 4's the Union LA collaboration is dropping tomorrow. I think for you know, big L's, especially if you're planning to do it on sneakers, big L's,
Yep.
you know what I'm
L's
saying?
on L's.
I think if you're copying off of Concepts and SNS, a few of them might have a limited availability. Oh, Soulfly as well.
Soulfly
Limited
too, yeah.
availability, you know, at stores. So if you want to go pick them up at stores, you know, probably like some sort of raffle related or whatnot. But yeah, man, some big shoes. If I'm not mistaken, we had the women's Jordan 1s with the green and red. I like to call them the
True.
Heinekens, even though
Yo,
they ain't
can I say
Heinekens.
something about those women's versions?
Break it down.
It's like sometimes they're a little too fire, and it's like, yo, why is it not unisex?
So it's not unisex because technically it is unisex. But
True.
the thing is, they want to make a certain shoe exclusive for women. And I'm only going off of my take here.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily exclusive for women. It's just like, it sucks if you have a big shoe size, which I don't have this problem. Because I can still rock all these women's sizes. Hey,
so unfortunate, man, because I've seen some fresh ass.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. And shout out to everybody over there. If you guys are in the donating and, you know, appreciating mood, and if you want to give the SneakerCon a couple of shoes, man, I am 10 and a half in women, 9 in men. And, you know what I'm saying, man?
Can go as low as 8.
Hey, man. Can I say something? Hey, man. When they drop those satins for the Jordan 1s in women, that's when I realized that I don't give a fuck if it's a man or women's shoe.
Which ones were those?
Those were the Jordan 1s that were black and red, but it was satin, so it was
Were
a
they
little
the
bit
ones-
shiny.
Was it the ones that were like snakeskin?
Oh, they came in snakeskin too. There was another one that came out with snakeskin that was just women's.
Those were the ones that I was like, hey, that's kind of what is it, sexist or footsist? Like, come on, let me get 11 and a halves.
Yo, man, the one for me was like, when I was like, okay, I really don't give a shit was when they dropped the off-white 4s. And that shit was like, I don't give a
That's true.
I don't give a fuck. Those are going to be my shoes. But, yeah, man. But, yeah, you know, that was the sneak peek of the week with the SneakerCon. You know, weekly we're going to try to give you some sneaker news and, you know, big pickups of the week. And, yeah, man. You know, I think we're coming to a very end of this podcast. You know, a few words you guys want to leave them with before we head out of here?
Besides the fact that, you know, thank you guys for those of you that do watch, and, you know, or shall I say we peep, and we see the people that view the stories and do this and that. Like, I just want to give a little challenge, just a 2 for 2, simple, 2 seconds, 2 buttons. If you really constantly view our stuff, whether you knew us, know us, want to know us, if you could please just like, subscribe, and help us like elevate our game, because podcasts have been around for a while. And we're really trying to make this shit blow. And yeah, help us out. Help your local podcast, I guess you could say, even though we're in different locations right now. That's all I would have to say for the viewers that, you know, keep viewing our stuff, but may or may not, you know, do what they got to do. But that's it for me. It'll guide you out.
Yeah, man. Like Gaio said, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and everything. And yeah, man, if you guys want us to talk about something or anything, just leave a comment. Let us know. Let us know what we can work out. Don't do this, do that.
True.
And yeah, man, thank you guys. I'm Pacho. I'm out.
All right, man. And then, you know, one thing I do want to say, you know, one thing we were speaking about earlier today, and we've been making it a point amongst our own lives to expand and promote and appreciate, is the fact that we're all Latin and of Latin descent. And this has been Spanish heritage. You know, anybody that's Latino descent, you know, anywhere appreciation. If your abuelita raised you, if your, you know, Dominican father gave you papa when you're younger, and whatever it is, man. You know, I'm here, Cuban. I got my homie Peruvian. I got my other homie Colombian, and you know, we have these Latino roots in us, and we appreciate it, and we love to move it forward and show growth and show as a people how strong we are together, and unified Latinos, how we can change the world. So one thing I want to leave everybody with, as a Latino, as Middle Eastern descent, as an American, I just want to tell everybody, go out and vote. Use your voice if you have, if you have the ability to vote, and let's change the direction of where our world is going. The only way we'll make it far is with appreciation, self-help, and love. And with a coexist mentality, we can change anything in this world. So this is Omizzy, Indecision.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.